Hey, you tourists, it's your boy Domination. This is back in the base that you're gonna do since I do text baby man that is back. You know what it is, what it is. Real men rise up, fake men rise down. Real women rise up, fake women rise down. Right the word preacher, preach and preach on. And to the man that is back, you know what it is, what it is, what it is. Real men rise up, fake men rise down. Real women rise up, fake women rise down. Right the word preacher, preach on, and the man that is back. The only place you ever gonna get is right back at basic. And today's topic we're gonna talk about is I gotta show you something. Nothing that gets me. What really pisses me off the most. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. You know, watch this video right here.
Hey everybody, it's me Kareem from Already Famous Now. You might have all seen the video of a woman working for 10 hours in NYC while getting harassed. Well, I thought I'd do a different version. And in this version, we're going to have my friend walk for 5 hours in casual clothing and walk another 5 hours in hijab, which is the Muslim garb. We're going to see how both compare, and we're going to see the responses she gets. Let's check it out.
You know what? I'm gonna stop this. I am. Whoever this dude is right here, this guy, we are famous now. They need an ass whoop, and I'm gonna tell you why. I notice it, or maybe just me. Look, let me tell you something, man. There are men out here that do harass women. We know that. My niece was been molested. Okay, so I know what it is. I know I understand what this guy's feeling, but that's every man in general. Yes, there are black men are like that, but you need to talk about men in all general. But notice they did not show white dudes, because I know white dudes harass women ever since daily. You see what the fuck I'm talking about? I said this is what I'm saying. You know they'll talk all this shit, but they don't say any damn thing. You know I'm saying. Have you noticed ever since Obama got in there, they know black community are the most forgiving people. They knew this. The Arabs, the whites, the gays, the women. But where y'all at the all this shit was occur over there in St. Louis? Where would y'all at? Where y'all at when over there in Florida? Y'all didn't say a fucking word. And that goes to white Americans. That goes to Latinos, Asians. That goes on. But y'all been discriminated as well. You know what? I'm gonna say to this. They look at us like we're just the low in pole. We just one of the lowest. If we, I'm gonna tell you, if we got all the money in the world, I guarantee they'll come around. I'm gonna say it like this: if you got all the money in the world, you be around a lot of people. But what might happen when the money is gone? That's when they're gonna be gone. And our folks like this as well. I'm gonna say this. I want to ask the women's group. No disrespect for women's group, but where were y'all at when Auntie Casey killed her first child? Where were y'all at? And I'm gonna say the so-called sisterhood. Where were y'all at? The white women inspiration. Where were y'all at? Y'all didn't say a damn word. And that made me disappointed with them because they did. I used to approach chicks. I used to, but I didn't approach them away like, "Hey, baby, let me smack that ass" and stuff like that. I never did that. I never did that. I might be a little flirter, but not so much flirt. Times are different now. I said you can't even come to a chick and can't even talk to her like you used to. Look, but you can't get mad at some of these people felt like this. I'm gonna tell you what people do. People do need to get mad at. It's some of the dudes, but it's the men and the females' fault. The way look, people gonna dress what they want to dress. You got women hitting on men all the time, looking at men's butt and all that. Come on, don't tell me they don't. Don't tell me. If we're gonna talk about equal quality that we say, diversity, it will never be that way because everybody don't want the same thing. Everybody just want different. What's the difference between a Democrat and Republican? Oh, I know the difference. It goes back to the Romans and it goes back to the Greeks. I said that's why they show the red and blue. If you notice, that's where the Crips and Bloods in politics. See, we full of shit at times. White people full of shit at times. Asians, women full of shit. Even men full of shit. People full of shit. Period. Because if they gonna talk about rights in this country, there will never be rights. Look, thank God I never raped women in my life, and I ain't about to because I was always brought up respect for women. But what did I get in return? Nothing. But the guys who disrespect women and beat them up, oh, those are the guys that get in the ass. Oh yeah, you know where I'm going with this. And you know it. She don't say anything. Ladies, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Stop giving them dudes that beating y'all asses and hurting y'all. Those are the ones that get in the ass. And every man, what I'm talking about, and I'm not saying it's their fault, they deserve this. But what I'm saying is it's still a problem in the United States. Same way there are women that beat up on men, but men can't report it because what he gonna do? They're gonna laugh about it. Like, come on, she hit you. Yeah, they're gonna laugh because, well, he's strong. Now, I'm not gonna put my hands on a female because chances are it ain't worth going to jail. It ain't worth trying to harass a woman. But I'm gonna say to this. This is why I'm better off with no children because they can't stand a good man. And I'm gonna say the good men allow it to happen because they don't put their foot down and say enough is enough. Because women need to start thinking about that because they need to make up their mind. Do you want to be with a good man or do you want to be with a bad man or do you want to be with an asshole? They don't know. They just want a guy. Now, don't get me wrong. There are guys who are messed up nowadays, and I learned it from the greatest woman of them all. Not only my grandmother and my aunties and aunt, but also my mother. But what gets me angry that women will still deny that problem. And when you tell them, they think you're attacking them. No, I'm attacking the issue. Why is it that there are men that's out here working, doing everything he can, but give the guy that actually deserve it? You can't get mad at bad boys. Bad boys gonna get women anyway, and they always do it, and they still do it to this day. Ever since the Garden of Eden was ever went into the tree, before the women eat the apple. But who's to blame? It's the man, because he could have kept an eye on her. Because everybody knows the problem is. But you know what? I'm not gonna address this anymore because I'm gonna show you what real sexual assault is. This is not a sexual assault. A real sexual assault, where men look at a woman's skirt and follow her wherever she go and trying to say, come on, talk to me, come on, talk to me, 'cause and try and put a near to the corner. That's raping. That's assaulting. What this guy is talking about, he full of shit. Oh, they take him off the channel. I noticed that when they do black men like that, I know, especially you Arabs and you white guys, y'all full of it, cause y'all harass women too. And don't tell me they don't harass women over there in the Middle East, especially the certain clothes they wear. So all you Arabs, y'all need to grow up, because you drop bombs, you out there killing folks. Y'all worse than the damn Caucasian dudes. Y'all out there and you got Caucasians out there in the woods using the chainsaw. They out of their fucking minds up there. And they probably still training over there in the woods right now. I bet you they training with a vigor bent, and they know something prepared. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, me personally, I want a woman who's going to love me just as much as I love her. I'm going to say this to black men. As black men, they coming at us because it shows this video right here. They show nothing but Latino men and black men. Mostly black men they show. But you mean to tell me they don't show white guys harass women? Arab men harass women? A Latino man rap. Yeah, I mean, there are a couple Latino man raps women, but I'm talking about these Asian guys, these Arab guys, these white guys. They rap women too. Even Native American rap women. Yeah, y'all ain't nothing. And these women, they know it. These black women know it. These white women know it. All of them know it. They think they know. They think they know black men, but they really don't know us. They need to get to know us. And I hate when they sit there and they want to judge you based on the clothes you wear, what kind of way your lifestyle. Fuck all y'all. Because y'all been discriminated before. And y'all need to be ashamed of yourself for buying that damn TV program. Y'all bought the stuff that tells y'all lies. Even your parents lie to you. They will never tell you the truth. Oh, I swear, y'all gonna fuck with the wrong people. Y'all really is. And especially this guy right here. We're famous now. Y'all ain't famous now then. Y'all need y'all ass whooped. Because y'all know what y'all do. This is agenda they're trying to push. Because they really want to get Obama off of office. But yet the fact they know Obama got some white blood in him. But he don't fit the racial narrative. What order to be a Caucasian is. Arab is close as black as everybody else. But like I said, they will never say it. Even Indian people will not say it. Because they still believe that black is always symbolized death. But you know what's so funny? They wear the color black. See, it goes back what's been taught in that Bible. Ever since that Cain was been molested by him, people thought it was him, but it was really Noah. And when you look in the Bible, even the damn the Morpheans, they know what it says in that Bible. I'm gonna show y'all something, man. I'm gonna show you what a real sexual harassment looks like. A real sexual harassment. A real sexual harassment, because they want to talk about sexual harassment that much, and it's funny. it's funny. I have to laugh because these people know what they're doing. This is a real sexual harassment. This right here. This is a real sexual harassment. You see that? You see that? This is a real sexual harassment. This is a real sexual harassment. That right here. This is a real sexual harassment. This is a real sexual harassment. All this now, some of those guys, what they said in the video was wrong, but this The most is a sexual harassment. Look, I understand that women want rights and all that. I give them that. But all this other stuff, you got to be careful what you wish for. And that goes to guys too. Men and women will never be equal. The problem is where all these problems started at. It started in 1960s, but really it goes back to the 1970s. Thank you, feminism. Thank you. Better yet, not feminists, feminazis. They got the same mindset as Hitler. They got the same mindset. Oh, we don't need men. We need us women. But without the men, how can you gonna get the things you want? They want to have to push their careers, and women don't even want families anymore. I mean, they don't even want. When my sister, when my niece, my sister, not my sister, but my niece got molested, I was angry. I was angry because there were dudes out there that do rape women. I'm not gonna lie to you, but see, guys like me, the ones that working hard, we ain't gonna get no ass. Oh hell no. If you gotta be ignorant to be stupid to go out there and get some goddamn fit, people know what the problem is. They just want to ignore it. See, I can't stand those type of people like that. The ones that want to play like act like their stuff don't stink, but you know that was you. But I can't stand that. That people that I tell a person in a minute, get the fuck out of my face, because people like that they like this stuff. What's going on? And you got females do this too. They want to act like the problem don't exist. They know it exists. Y'all push the good men away. Yes, y'all did. Now y'all want the bad boys. Y'all want the asshole women. You got what you asked. You want the bad boy. You want the jerk. Y'all don't want the good man anymore. It used to be a time, man. It used to be a time when you used to talk to a woman and say, "Hey, beautiful, it's a nice, lovely day. You know, I just want to talk to you, get to know each other. You know, anything you need, it used to be a time like that. I miss the days when things were different in the 90s. But now it's something else. Yeah, there are men do rape women. And I can't stand dudes who rape women out here. And because women should wear anything they want as long as they responsible stuff they wear. And guys do too. And I want to kill that bastard, the one that molests my niece. And I know what I'm talking about. Women know who the man who can get the girl, who doesn't. Women knows just as much as everybody else. It will never be the nice guy, the one that get the women. It will never be that way. Women better start thinking about what the guys they want, because I'm telling you, it ain't gonna be. If it keeps going where it's going, it ain't gonna be a good man anymore. They believe that Superman dream. Guess what, ladies? He ain't coming. There's no rescue Superman anymore. There's not even Superwoman. Superwoman is far gone, okay? I live in reality. I have to face it every day. But see, we need to stop letting TV and radio and music define us. We got to find ourselves who we are. And I'm not going to dumb myself down. I don't care how fine a chick. But as soon as a chick stop looking good when she start turning 30 or something, 40, now she want to holler at you when she didn't want to give you a chance when she was 16. I hate that. I hate that in a passion. I don't like when a chick do that. I really don't. And women need to quit doing that. But when you hot and tender, now you hot and bothered, you don't want to be bothered. You see what I'm saying? They don't, but they don't take their anger to dudes that done something to them. But the ones who ain't done nothing to them, you want to take your anger and frustrate. And guys do this too. And I noticed it. Guys, we need to start taking our anger, the ones that caused us that. But the ones who didn't cause that, they didn't deserve that. I learned that lesson. But you know what? That's what bothers me. That's what bothers me the most. I said that ever since Obama got in there, everybody want to claim rights. The Native Americans, the gays, the whites, everybody else. And everybody trying to say Black Lives Matter. Yeah, black lives should be matter like every other matter, but we got to make our own lives matter until everybody else. We got to make our own lives until they taking us that we're mattered. And everybody else is mad too because we're trying to make it as a goddamn race thing, and they do too. I hate it. All racism is a color system. That's all it's about. It's based on how you to treat us as society. It had nothing to do because you're Caucasian, and it damn sure ain't got nothing to do with you because you're black or African, and it damn sure ain't got nothing to do because you're Asian, Oriental, or wherever you want to call it. It had nothing to do with that. You see how this system's set up. But then you got Latino, and then you got Muslims and Jews and Native American. Those are not race. Native American is just American Indian, border in Native American, indigenous people of this land. Everybody knows how these other races got here. Everybody knows this. Same thing. The word Caucasian is a word carcass people, or white Americans, or European Americans. When they say African or African Americans, I mean, look how it's set up, man. And then the Asian or Asian and Asian American or Oriental or Mongols, you want to call it. I'm sorry to be upset, man, because I really am. Because, you know, I love women. I do. I love women. But there's some days when you do see women, you want to talk to them, but part of you don't want to talk to them because some women do not want to be bothered. But what bothers me is the ones that always bother with the dude. I mean, the dude bothered with them. Those are the guys that get into play. But the ones who don't get the ones who want to approach the chick, who want to end to him, she's not interested. You can't make a woman talk to you. But the ones who try to make a woman talk to them, women don't say nothing about those guys. Because there are women right now living in fear because they knew that guys having problems getting women. But you can't put that on females. Females having problems, well, when they can't get a guy. And who get the guy is always the bad girl, disrespectful, nasty girl. That's just the way it is. But the good girl, she was mainstream. She can't even get no back. She can't even get a man because she's not wild enough. She's not able to enough. She's a good girl type. That's just the way it is, man. It's always been like this. But I'm going to say it like this. I never forget what my mother told me. And she showed me the value of life lesson from this. She said, son, sometimes in this life, women want a certain type of man. I never forget when she said this to me. And I always wondered. But then I saw what my mother was talking about. Some of the mistakes that women will make. I said, women, y'all got the power and you can change it, but you don't want to do it. You let every man go in your head, but the dude that's to show you that all men ain't like that, you want to push him in the side. I'm going to say this, dudes. We as men, we got to clean up our act because they're going to keep pushing this right here. Because I'm gonna say to this, it's not, and I hate them when they think it just occurs. It's just black men. It's not just black men. It's men in general. I hate when they do this because we deserve somebody too, just as much as them. I damn sure ain't gonna be single by myself. It's not fair that there are guys out there that really got some females. They got somebody in their lives. But they don't want black men having nobody. See, you see what I'm saying? They want you to be miserable. And we like that too in some ways. Ain't nobody gonna be miserable. And chicks do this too. They want to see a woman be miserable because she ain't got no one. I don't like that. That to me that's selfish. That's selfishness. Because you think it's all about you. I know I made mistakes in my life, but I will never in my life just sacrifice myself to just get a female talking to me. And us as men, we made dumb mistakes. This is why feminism caused in the first place, thanks to the guys. And then in that only they pushing and shoving, pushing men in the home, and they even push the women out of the way. But I know why men rape women, because they know women don't like sex. They don't like it. It's painful for a female, especially she only uses it to try to please the men. That's why she do it. And I ain't gonna lie, men should have stopped this problem years ago. Otherwise, there wouldn't be no damn feminists. There's a difference between feminists and feminazis. Real feminists supposed to support both rights, men and women, to solve the problems together. Feminazis, they're trying to say they're better off than the men. They don't need the men. Same thing, the men's rights and women and men's rights and He-Man Woman Haters Club. Men's rights talk about both rights, men and women. He-Man Woman Haters rights is they don't want nothing to do with the women. They don't want nothing to do with them. They better off better with the women. And it should have started off with the white woman and the white men. After this, been started off from the black men, from the black woman. Oh, I used to get frustrated. Notice that have you noticed that you don't hear a peep about an Asian community or any other community support feminists or Latino community? I don't say they haven't. They probably have. You just don't hear a peep about them about sticking aside with the feminists. You only hear about white women, especially black men, mostly white women, because white women the ones started the whole party. And now look what happened. Now it ruined the family union. I would love to have children, but unfortunately in 2015, I don't think I'm never gonna get kids. I really don't. We can keep ignoring this problem all we want to. All we doing is make the problem worse. We want to keep ignoring. Know what it is? They'd rather be part evil instead of fighting against it. I don't like that shit right there. I really don't. And they wonder why that people ain't nice anymore. I remember this lady trying to tell me that people being nice and stuff, but she don't. She know what's going on. I mean, it was my brother's friend that we had to help out this other friend for he could move to move to a place that he got to stay. But anyway, saying that we are nice and all that stuff. People are not nice anymore. They still nice, but don't be too nice, because there's some people who ain't appreciated. You got to be a little mean in the fence, but don't become the person that you become to hate. Because I'm gonna tell you, when you're around good people and bad folk, you know the difference. That's why good people don't need to be worried about this kind of stuff. Because I'm telling you, I don't have nothing against feminists, but I'm talking about the feminazis. That's what I have a problem with. And I don't have nothing against men's rights. It's just the He-Man Woman Haters Club that I have a problem with. And what bothers me the most, we want to keep denying the issue. We want to keep denying. It's always the black dudes they're trying to get at. It's always the black men. You know, and it is putting us down, making us feel like saying that we ain't shit. And that to me, that just like spitting in the face. See, this is a real sexual harassment right here, and I'm gonna play this to you. This is a real sexual harassment. This is harassment. And I don't blame her the way I mean I don't blame her the way he grabbed her like that. The way he grabbed her like that. And I'm gonna say this to fellas: if a woman don't want to talk to you, don't call her out her name, don't disrespect her, just keep it going, keep it balanced. And that goes any men in general. Same thing, ladies. If a man don't want to talk to you, then let him go on his business. Cause I had enough of this. They won't say anything else, but they want to keep on going. I'm telling you, they're gonna. I think we should push back on this. I'm dead serious. Like this bitch right here, walking 10 hours in New York City, and just to say how you, man, oh God, you know, and they the ones, the people, the ones pushing this nice guy finish last. I want to say, you so-called feminists, you real feminists, y'all gotta address what's real sexual harassment and what's not. And they promote the bad boy image for years. Since the 80s came around, since the drugs came in, the gang banging. Oh, my man been in jail for 2 times. Yeah, just like that. Even Tom Likas even said this when he said, I never forget, quote unquote, if you treat a woman like crap, she keeps coming back. And I want to really disagree with Tom Likas, but you know what I'm saying, you know what? He's right on that. He's on to something right there, and women can't deny it. I said they do this, and you wanna know? Cause I got a sister like that right now that stay with a man that can't do nothing for her, but she's so damn scared to say something to him. I said, this is what I'm saying, but that's her life. And I got another sister wait on a man as soon as he get out of prison. I would never put a woman through like that. But you know what? Oh, good guys, you know, they lame. You know what they say. They tell you right there, a lot of times, these women full of shit. Fellas, if there are women out there saying they really want a nice guy, don't believe that shit, because frankly, they're lying. And you can tell the way they say it because they don't know what a man is. Same thing, fellas saying they want a really good woman to be. They don't know what a good woman is. At least I know what a good woman is. And I acknowledge that. The real good woman is not only my grandmother and my mother and my future wife for many years to come. But you know what? It gets you angry sometimes. I said, man, this is what I'm talking about. And women wonder why men don't want to approach them anymore. And they get angry and say, why you don't want to approach me? This is why. I swear, man. It used to be a time, but I guarantee if a men start approaching these women, they'll bitch and complain. Don't tell me they won't, because they will. Because women want them. They want them babies. They want to get married. They want somebody to pay their damn dinners. They want that shit. Don't tell me about this stuff, because they would. When my mother told me that women, she said this quote. My mother said this. They want a certain type of man, and I never forget when she said this to me. I was 14 and 15 at the time, and I still couldn't get what she was meant, what she tried to, because she don't want me to go through it. But then I see what my mother talked about, what certain men that women will go for. The bad boy, the asshole, and the nice guy. Who get the ass? Who to be the first one get them wet panties? The bad boy and the jerk. Nice guy, not you. You ain't gonna get none. Only thing you gonna get is some leftover fridge. She knows it. I hate that, man. I really do. I dressed this years ago, but people still will dress the problem. When I was 16, I didn't get no pussy when I was in high school. I talked to girls, but I didn't get none. And the last time I get something, I was 9 and 14. But then high school, it was the worst. Some of the best women I was looking at in high school, but they would never go out with a dude like me because I was the guy that carrying the fucking backpack and riding a fucking bus. I used to have a feelings by a girl years ago. But frankly, I messed that up. So I ran towards away from her, and then she trying to bring to mind what I did something to her. I wish she could have told me this, or I could have told her. But things happen. Then she had a baby by somebody else. But you know what? But it's still going to be the man's fault, right? Because men are the leaders, women are the followers. Because without women, we wouldn't be here, fellas. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for women. Women are the damn Mother Earth, and you the universe. I swear, man. You know, it just make you feel like, man, what's the point? You know, treat women respect, and you still gonna be treated like you ain't worth nothing. You ain't worth a shit. You know, I'm sorry, but that's another video. But I swear, man, some of the best women you want to look at, man, I want to get laid so bad, I can barely taste it. But see, we taught society, oh, sex is bad, sex is evil, sex is all, but yet every strip club, you see a fucking strip club. You got married couples cheating right now. Not all, but there are many of them who do it. But shout out to the real couples that stay true to their marriage, who never cheat. Shout out to y'all. You got people out there, there are 75 and 98% of people going through divorce in this country, but yet everybody want to ignore it. And women are scared of that because they're going to look at it, oh man, they don't want to get married anymore. I see why some men do not want to get married, because as soon as they get married, times will change. They know sex is going to stop. Because when you get a certain age, your body wearing out. Your body will make you tired. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. You know, when we gonna learn as a people, you know, without sex, we wouldn't be here. And women wouldn't get the things they could afford to give what they couldn't afford to give if it was for a man. And I know women think about this all the time. If there was no men in this world, women be fat and slobbing, and they be asking where the men at. Women be out there fighting. Women be out there playing with painting their toes. Women be out there, I don't know, watching a soap opera, crying in tears and all that. Women be out there doing some. Some women will have a sex vibrator, touching themselves. Come on now. Come on, ladies. There's a lot of freaky women running around in this motherfucker. It is. And I feel bad for women have to touch those vibrators because, man, I would be the vibrator for it if I help you out. We've been making love all the way to the morning to the sun. To the sun won't shine, won't stop. I'm telling you. She'd be my future wife. I could see why, man. Because if there was all women in this world, I would fuck every last females up in this world. I ain't gonna lie. But I wouldn't rape them, because I would never do that, because I know it's going to destroy a woman's sexuality. But there, why is it that there are dudes out there that try to respect women? Those are the motherfuckers that go to jail, that put food on the fucking table, put clothes on the fucking back. There are dudes out there who will go out there and hunt and try to go out and hunt, search for food, for a way to survive. But the dudes that treat you like you ain't shit, like you ain't nothing, like you low as a person, oh, you afraid of them. Oh, he's the real man. Well, I got news for you, baby. Who owned this system? Who owned these damn TV shows? Who owned the damn court system? Who owned all this shit that you think about? Who you think that owned the college? The quote-unquote good men. The same good men you don't want. The only time you want him, you look at him as a damn, as a cash amount. He's nothing but a walking pay ATM fucking machine. He can slip the money in, slip the money out. I bet you if I get this guy paid me, I want him to take my kids to a one-way trip. Okay. I don't know, take him to Chuck E. Cheese. I don't know, take him to any place that I want to go. I want him to get my nails. I mean, you hear women talk all kinds of shit, but they wouldn't ask that motherfucker the one that ain't got no money. That means she gonna have to give him some money. baby, can you roll me a $25? Well, oh, baby, I'm tired. I'm tired, baby. You just don't know. I heard it all. I heard it all, and it shake my head. I said, some of these women will never learn about their mistakes, and what they gonna say is the guy. It's the guy do me that. It's the guy do me that. But she would never say I was the guy. She would never say I chose the wrong man. I did this. I let this man did this to me. She would never say it. Now some will say it if she a woman enough to say it. It's always somebody else's fault, but she would never look at her own choice. She would never look at it because women are motion. That's one thing about me. I never run a female's motion because they'll run at the ground. You said you love me. You said you do this to me. You said you're gonna take care of me. You lied to me. I know what women gonna say. Cause you hear this all the time. And fellas, stop doing that. Stop feeding these women head because they're going to use that shit against you. And they will. And you wonder why she being the way you is because you made her like that because that's why she think the way she do. Women think like men in some ways. They do, man. They do in some ways. But I see why men use women because they know that she'll listen to everything what he tell her what she want to hear. And it works every time. It's the oldest trick in the book. It works. And I got to give bad boys a lot of credit because they know that woman going to give it up, especially if she young and she courageable and young enough. But once their body start aging, not looking good no more, she knows she in trouble. Then she trying to put herself in shape to get back of the good braces of body that she used to have when she was young. I don't mean to be vocal like that, but I have to say this because you hear this a lot. And another thing, men get belly gut and beer gut out of their belly. That's when they just stay around the house and watching the kids and eating all the goddamn food. I'm telling you, man. Men always talking about, I want a light chin chick. I want a red bone. I want a one with the big old butts. You hear it all the time by guys. And those are the ones that the same guys end up in jail or locked the fuck up or some woman put him in fucking jail because he don't know when to leave her ass the fuck alone. You got Ray J. He need his ass whooped because he still would not know to leave it alone. Leave it alone, Ray J. Kanye got Kim Kardashian. You need to go on with your fucking life. If you find some woman out there for you, I can't stand dudes like that. Men in general. But he still love that because men ain't gonna never admit it. He loved that woman. He will never admit it. Man, it ain't got nothing to do with me. I just want to see my kids. No, you don't. You want to still want to hit that ass one more time until you ready to go. I hear this before. Guys say this. Every race of men say this. He don't give a fuck about those damn kids. All he cares a fuck about getting right in the creep in the bed right along with her. And women heard this before. Women know that good men face a hard time when they get some females. But he got to come up extra money in order to make something for himself to get a woman. Even if he make it of himself, he still couldn't get no woman. Why? Because he's not excitement enough. He's not thrill enough. He's not dangeristic enough. He's not that, He can't be ignorant because he knows once he be ignorant, he gonna lose the opportunity. A lot of the good guys know it. The bad boys are the ones always in trouble. Those are the ones that always doing stuff. They can't even clean themselves in straight and narrow. The only time they clean the straight and narrow when they feel like they're getting certain ways, they get a certain age they trying to get. They're like, man, you know what? I'm not gonna do this anymore. Because if I keep doing this, I'm gonna end up two places, dead in prison. That's what's gonna wait on me. And then you got the asshole, the one that's sitting in the house, barely don't want to move. He expect everybody supposed to do things for him, but he can't do things for himself. And you got these kind of types of females. You got the good girl. She the one that's cooking and cleaning, take care of business. But this kind of good girl, she needs to start speaking up for herself because ain't nobody gonna speak up for her but her. Because once she don't speak up for herself, they're gonna speak her up her ass until she's afraid to speak up. Then you got the bad girls. Bad girl, they dress, impress, and rest. But the problem is they need to stop pressing themselves, stop resting themselves, and stop dressing themselves, not pressuring themselves, and rest themselves enough, because they're gonna rest themselves out. And then you got the disrespectful nasty woman. All she do is eat, sleep, and shit, and piss. She needs to start moving for once, but she wants somebody to move her stuff for her. I heard it all, man. And I'm gonna say to this is a real sexual harassment. But whoever this we're famous now, it's always glimpse on the brothers. It's always the black men are the ones who don't respect women. Because let's be honest, what do you see on TV? We're just the lowest men, quote unquote, because we ain't the white guy status. But yet white guys out there still fucked up, and he's still gonna be seen as the first actual man, even though some of them full of shit at times. I mean, that's just the way it is. Anybody can be a Caucasian regardless necessarily of the skin tone, because it did say it. But you won't never hear them talk about that, do they? Do they? Get them racists to talk about this stuff. Anybody can be black, even regardless with a certain black they is, certain part of Africa they are, even from blacks here in the United States. I ain't gonna lie to you, man, but you know, some's gotta bring some change around here, man, and it's gotta expect for a change. And all I can say about this, man, you know, what is your commentary? What's your issue? And just give me your response, give me your review comment, and tell me what you think with this main issue, main problem, for things to get better. Because this is a real sexual harassment. There's other sexual harassment they talking about. All it's going to do is pushing that sexual agenda, sexual agenda between both certain sexes, between men and women. But men and women got to take responsibility, accountable toward themselves and anything else but themselves. And that's all I got to say about that. It's your boy Domination. This is Back in the Basic Chuck of the Deuce. This is how we do text, baby. Until next time, all right? All right. Peace and I'm out.